9,800 supporters distributed across the country, at least from 98 districts. And there has to be a certificate that they must have obtained from the commission to that effect. They should also, the aspirant must also show proof that they have paid the non-refundable nomination fee of 20 million Uganda shillings, and that they have proof to that effect. The aspirant is from the Conservative Party. The aspirant, Joseph Mabilis, is from the Conservative Party. And for aspirants that are representing political parties, they use the symbols of their political parties. If they are independent candidates, not representing any political party, then before they leave here, they will be given a symbol selected from a list that the commission will provide. The aspirant will also, before they leave, indicate that they have appointed an official agent who becomes a liaison person between the commission and the aspirant who, in any correspondence going forward. So those are the critical elements that are verified by the commission on a nomination day or exercise like this one. For those who joined this place a bit late, where we are is at the Electoral Commission grounds, and this area is called Rubowa, Rweza, in Makindye Sabagabo. And this is going to be the home. It is the home already, really, because we are here. It is the home of the Electoral Commission. The headquarters of the Electoral Commission are going to be established here. And there will be the first permanent headquarters of the Commission that are owned by the Commission since the Electoral Commission was founded. So in many ways, really, you our guests who are here, in a special place. You are the first. You are among the first to be on these grounds where this very important exercise is taking place. And you can put it in the diary. You can put it somewhere. And you'll be free to take selfies against the backdrops of a number of those voter education messages that speak to peace for elections, to process of elections, the importance of democracy, to the critical importance of participation, to mutual respect during electoral processes, to the importance of the vote. Yeah, during the break, you are at liberty to take selfies of pictures that you can share with your friends on your various digital platforms. So the head of legal department at the Electoral Commission, who is leading the verification team here, Dr. Jennifer, is consulting. We thank all the members of the press that are here, who are keeping the citizens of Uganda, first and foremost, well appraised of what is happening here, because us who are here are just a small representation of the citizens. So we are glad that you are keeping them informed.
Our distinguished guests, once again, we commend you for your turning up and your participation in these processes. Our next, we expected the aspirant will be at 3 p.m. today. Feel at home. This is our EC home. Enjoy the ambience of fresh air. There is a lunch, I think. Carol, is the lunch available for our guests? Yes. Lunch is available for our guests. Please, you will not get this kind of ambience in the city center. It is only here at Lubowa. So feel at home. Thank you very much.
Protocol will guide the locations for lunch. Go and ask them. Please, protocol, you lead guests for lunch.
Diplomacy, they say love is blind, but you're the only one that I see. Bakuyenga nonoga, nze nkimanyi ntinekiro, gweneva malayika mubera mukubonga. Walungi wange gulu waggulu natalubaale n'ekyoga, muwala gwoli waggononzo nkubanga konga. Body to body, ogamba ndi handsome wadde nga nfaanana.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what has been going on right now actually the Electoral Commission has been estimating because of one of the aspirants, of course, those who are vying actually to be at to vie for that seat of the presidential candidate, and that was Elton Joseph Mabirizi. It has been sorry about that. It has been confirmed by the Electoral Commission that they have actually sent him back to ensure that he actually puts right what is not right when it comes to part of his particulars. Some of the documents actually have not been proper, and we have been notified that they have actually checked his degree, and the degree has been certified. It is okay, but of course, when it comes to the issue of masters, actually, you will realize that he has to take back the papers, of course, at the National Council Higher Education to ensure that they verify what is there in it, to ensure that, of course, he comes back. According to the EC chairperson, that is Justice Simon Biabakama, he has actually said that he is at liberty to come back at any time today, that is before 4 p.m. But also, if he still has time, he can as well bring back these papers tomorrow. But of course, not forgetting that today we still have another candidate whom we do expect, according to the information that we have actually just gotten right now from the EC chairman, Justice Simon Biabakama. He says that 3, we shall be having another aspirant, that is actually Robert Kasivante. That is if there are no actually further changes that will be made. But of course, not forgetting that tomorrow we expect to have more aspirants. But as for Elton Joseph Mabirizi, he came with one car and a few people that actually accompanied him to this very particular place in Lubowa, where EC has actually designated to ensure that they go on with the nomination exercise. But like I said, he has actually driven out of these premises. He wants to see if he can actually catch up with time. The EC chairman, together with the commission, says that if he can bring back these documents before 4 p.m. today, he will be accorded actually the respect that he deserves to see if actually he can be duly nominated today. But but if he can't actually work in between the given time possible, he has up to tomorrow to ensure that all is sorted. But as for now, of course, we wait to see what is going to happen. But of course, now the commission has gone in recess for now until when the next aspirant will be coming in at about 3 p.m. That is Mr. Robert Kasibante, together with the delegation. But of course, not forgetting that only 20 people are actually expected to accompany a particular aspirant to this very particular place. But of course, outside there, if they do have other rallies, of course, they must have communicated to the police and, of course, given permission on where and how to conduct that particular rally. It is very important to note that as for now, 5 candidates are those that we are sure about that have actually been verified by EC. But of course, only one has been duly nominated and certified today by the EC. That is, of course, the candidate of a national resistance movement, that is President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who came in earlier at about 10. And of course, the entire crew, about 20 to
obtain support of not less than 100 persons who are registered voters from not less than 98 districts, which forms 2/3 of all the districts or cities of Uganda.
candidates are
the aspirants' papers as presented. We find them in order. That he has fulfilled all the requirements as stipulated in the Presidential Elections Act. Therefore, I, Justice Byabakama Mugenzi Simon, being the returning officer for the nomination of presidential candidates, declare Museveni Yoweri Tuhabulwa Kaguta a duly nominated candidate in respect of the presidential elections 2026. He having fulfilled the nomination requirements under the Presidential Elections Act, Chapter 179.
I thank the Electoral Commission for doing the detailed work, studying the documents, and approving our candidacy, our candidature. It's a lot of work, a lot of paperwork. I congratulate them, congratulate the Electoral Commission. I want to thank the NRM members for again showing trust in me and electing me as the NRM chairperson for the period 1925-1931, and also for the flag bearer for the period 1926-1931. As we have discussed in our inner organs, but before I talk about the future, I hope nobody will accuse the Electoral Commission for campaigning for me.
Thank you so much for that report. Now, as presidential candidates nominations continue, our team at the Electoral Commission grounds has a brief of how it went down as President Museveni was nominated.
Noon and thank you for watching UBC TV. We are camped here at the Electoral Commission grounds here in Luesa. These grounds are, of course, also going to act as the tallying center for the 2026-2031 presidential elections. Of course, different presidential candidates are expected to be on these grounds for nominations by the Electoral Commission as presidential candidate. And as I speak to you right now, candidate Yoweri Museveni, who is also the President of the Republic of Uganda, has fully been nominated as a presidential candidate. Of course, he was escorted by the NRM dignitaries, but also the First Lady Janet Kataha Museveni. Of course, during his address after being nominated to the media, he also appealed to Ugandans to look at some of the things or the achievements that his government has achieved, including, of course, the economic growth, to base on some of the achievements that his government has achieved in order to give him another opportunity to serve. Some of the things that he emphasized on is, of course, empowering the poor to achieve at least a middle status income. We shall be giving you more and more as different presidential candidates flock to these grounds to be nominated. We're expecting at least 2 more presidential candidates to be nominated on Tuesday, but also tomorrow we're expecting more presidential candidates to be nominated. Stay tuned, we shall be keeping you informed. My name is Saddam Ubale. So far, that is what we have from the ground here in Rweza.
Thank you so much for that update. Now we'll take you to a live feed with Timothy Nyangweso with the Justice Simon Byabakama to give us an update on what's taking place from there.
Just let's get some clarity. The second aspirant that has just walked in and walked out, Elton Joseph Mabirizi, has made a claim that is so strong that he has a master's degree that he has added to his papers. The reason why the Electoral Commission has asked him to leave for him to be able to verify his papers. Is that a true fact, or what's the real reflection of the reason you asked him to go and get his papers in order?
Well, when we scrutinized the aspirant Joseph Mabirizi papers, we discovered that there was something that was lacking as far as his agent intimated that he has a master's degree, but that the degree certificate was not on among his papers, what he presented. So we asked them and said, please, if that master's degree is available, you should have attached these papers. He said it is at home. I said, fine, you can go home and obtain it and bring it to us. We still have time. If you are here before 4 p.m., we shall proceed to nominate you. But we indicated also, we clarified that one, if the degree, the master's degree, was obtained in Uganda, just bring it as it is, bring the certificate as it is. Secondly, if it was obtained outside Uganda, then you have to go to the National Council of Higher Education and have it certified, because under the law it says if you obtain an A-level certificate outside Uganda, you go to National Council of Education to have it certified as equivalent to our A-level in Uganda. If you obtain a degree or master's degree or PhD outside Uganda, you again go to National Council for Education, certify that that degree qualification is equivalent to our degree qualification here. If you obtain a degree in Uganda, then you don't have to present an A-level certificate for purposes of contesting for president. You just attach the degree obtained in Uganda. But to the extent that they did not attach the master's degree to the papers that they presented for the commission, we told them, you go back, attach that degree, but we also went out of our way to caution that if that degree was obtained outside Uganda, first report to National Council of Education, they look at it, they certified, if they give you the certificate of compliance or equivalence, then you come back and nominate.
Lastly, Justice, 2021, 2020, you verified this same aspirant. Now, what is the difference? Why is it that his papers are having a challenge? Because he became a candidate, and now we are seeing him being asked to go back and get these papers. What is the discrepancy between 2020 and now?
No, he did not contest
bakakisabira kuri rumande n'umuceri
and what is the part of what was available among his papers was a certificate of
mbariji
equivalence
kuri mu
from the
giharo
National Council for Education issued in 2015.
bakakisabira kandi
The law says that if you are coming for another round of general elections, you go back to the National Council for Education, obtain a new certification.
bakamba
You
information
do not
ikipata
rely on the old
kandi
certification. You have got to go back to National Council for Education and obtain new certification. Now, when we inquired, he said that when he went to National Council for Education,
kakaweza
according to
yafuna
him,
bonus
he claimed he was advised to usually listen, but I will have guided that under the Presidential Election Act, you are supposed to get another certificate of equivalence for every round of elections. The certificate of 2015 has since lapsed or expired. I should go back and get another one. Either, if he has a degree, okay, obtained in Uganda, he doesn't have to go back to National Council of Education. However, if he has a degree, whether master's or PhD, first degree obtained outside Uganda, he has to go back to National Council for Higher Education. We have clarified that, and they have promised they are going to clear that. It's a very simple matter. I think he just missed one step in getting this, in going to National Council of Education. But if he can come back with a degree or certificate, which is either master's or the bachelor's are obtained in Uganda, we shall proceed to nominate him. We need that because Rwanda is every resource and has offers quality agents that support us. Like any social country as required under the law. And if we put it, we have to be upfront here. We have to borrow. Mr. Joseph Mabilis, if you can clear that matter, he can come and get nominated.
Thank you very much, Justice. We appreciate your time. Thank you. So you've had the clarity, especially when it concerns Elton Joseph Mabilis as an aspirant. The clarity, even when the aspirant was leaving, he said his master's degree was the challenge that the EC decided to let him go. But clarity has come in that the equivalent of what he had in 2015 is not acceptable right now. He needs to go back and get that verified once more by the team that is there. And that is the request that has been there. Clarity in that makes all the grey cloud that was around this his certification and his documentation, which makes it a verifiable and very transparent system that is happening right here at the There's also been given an option that he can go get his degree or documents verified, and then he can be able to come and join us here. But from us here at UBC at the Electoral Commission, we hand you back to the studios.
Thank you so much, Tirangi, for that update. Now, by 7 a.m., hundreds of NRM supporters had already gathered along major roads leading to the Electoral Commission offices in Lueza to witness the nomination of their candidate. Across the streets of Boise, Wandegea, and the northern bypass, crowds were seen chanting NRM songs. Our reporter, Muimbo Joseph, was on ground and captured the lively scenes.
As nomination has been taking place. We thank God that nomination has been concluded successfully. The Electoral Commission has confirmed President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is the sole candidate for NRM for this term 2026-2031.
Now, relatedly, the National Women's Council has declared full support for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni following his nomination as the NRM flag bearer in the coming elections. Council chairperson Hajat Farida Chiboa says women leaders across the country are standing firmly with Museveni, citing his unmatched role in empowering women through programs like Emyoga, UWEP, and the Parish Development Model. Take a look.
The council represents more than 300,000 elected women leaders nationwide. Chibowa stressed that Museveni's leadership has given women peace, financial independence, and opportunities no previous government provided.
And to the women, I ask you not to go into so many arguments. You just wait the day, you go and mobilize, and do not make any intervention, do not make anything that is going to cause you problems in your marriage. If the argument is done, please just make sure that for you, you mobilize for your candidate, and when time comes, you go and vote for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for continuity.
She called on all women to mobilize support for Museveni and urged men to give their wives and daughters space to feed back the NRM candidate.
And what we need to do is to safeguard the gains. We are protecting the gains. All what we have achieved, we want to protect it. We have young children. Many of us are sick. Many of us are pregnant. Many of us, we still need much more. Many of us have just started working. So please, Museveni has given us an opportunity that other governments never gave to our mothers. It is only at this regime that women have had an opportunity to go out and make money, to sit in meetings and talk about issues that are of benefit to the women.
The Women's Council says it is determined to safeguard the gains achieved under Museveni's rule and is demanding even more opportunities for women in the next 5 years.
President Museveni is here to stay, and he has really told us that he's going to give us more money as women. So what we need is money, not anything else, so that we can take our children to school. We know many of us are single mothers. I'm speaking on behalf of so many women who are widows, who are single mothers. Many of them have lost even so many lives, and we need to protect our women, especially the young women.
We don't want violence. What we want is to have a peaceful election, and we want to continue and urge the actors, majorly the police, to ensure that our women are protected.
If not Museveni, who else can we vote? With all the peace that he has given us, especially some of us from northern Uganda, I am assuring people that in northern Uganda, women are just waiting for that day. No intimidation, we are going to have peaceful election, and the women are saying, Museveni is there for us with all the empowerment, with all the development that he has brought with the peace. We are saying we still remain foot soldiers of Museveni. All other women in other political parties kindly join the NRM party to support Museveni. Museveni has done a lot for this country to benefit the women of this country.
So much, Siddharth K, for that report. Now, a lot of updates await you in regards to the ongoing nomination exercise. Stay tuned. We'll return after the break.